This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Orange Bowl. It's the Miami Hurricanes against the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. A tremendous build-up to this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
I caught up with the Oregon head coach before the game. This team is expected to be here. That's the hardest thing about coming into the game here today and this kickoff. These are the big dogs. Everybody thought they would be competing for a national championship, but they barely squeaked by in a win last week. They are going to have to be better, eliminate some of their mistakes, and showcase why people thought they would be in the conversation for national champion and play a little bit stronger and better today. It all starts with this opening series and better execution for this team. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Looking to pass. It's Moore. It's a short completion of the tight end. Got a conference rematch of the two leagues that battled for the championship a year ago. The Big Ten on top once again. The ACC so hungry, Joel, to get a team back in the winner's circle.
And Chris, what a performance it was a year ago. Miami knocking off Ohio State in the playoff, playing that great game against Indiana in the national championship game. But you're right. They want to take home the prize like Clemson was able to do just a few years ago. Get back to the mountaintop and reestablish yourself as a premier conference in this sport.
Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Here's that defense shifting again. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Hill. They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the first down at the 47.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got space. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, Ducks, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start with the 25. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? fights through the tackler.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Pass complete on the crosser. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st down, it's play action. Here comes the pressure. Grab behind the line, it's Fletcher. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the wideout goes in motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Stop for no gain again. 3rd down coming up.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
The pass rush closing in. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now. The Hurricanes are going to keep this drive moving. Here comes a throw from the red zone. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
Looking to throw it again. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Grabbed by the receiver. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Chris, I think they need to be aggressive here. What does a field goal really give you? It doesn't give you anything, but you've got a chance right here to tie this football game up with a score. You've got to take that chance. You don't know how many possessions you're going to have in this position, so you've got to capitalize once you're down here.
And no, they stop him short of the goal line. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action.
Touchdown, Canes. A much-needed counter-punch delivered. Kicking team out for the PAT try. Oh, and it's blocked. Still a live ball here. Back to the end zone for 2 points. Somehow, we're back in front. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
Important second down play coming up. To the air. It's Moore. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They now have the lead in this semifinal game.
Great pass defense always has two elements, the ability to rush the passer and the ability to cover down the field. Here they're showing both of these. Quarterback is hit as he throws. The coverage is brilliant. He steps in front, grabs it, and takes it all the way back for 6.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team was out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Running back with the football. The gain moves the ball to the 34. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. He's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
And quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Can he make it to the marker? Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on 3rd down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, the defense is ready for it.
In 2nd and 10, they need a gain here to prevent a 3rd and very long. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense is short of the first down marker. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Dropping back. It's Moore. Coming after him. And they'll trap him for a sack. Big play by this defense.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on 3rd down.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Miami offense is back on the field. And here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down, of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Jacobs. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to throw it on first down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
He hands it off from the gun. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. Try and muscle for the first down. And he's got the first, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. We got to check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Here's the handoff. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, these are situations you just hate to be in as an offense. 3rd and obvious. Everyone knows they're throwing the football. It's very difficult to protect the passer, and ultimately this defense does a great job of getting home and getting the sack, and now they're going to get off the field. This is a terrific series for this defense.
The Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
To the air, it's Moore. He's going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there, good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
I'm always a fan of an offense being aggressive and taking a shot down the field, and I really love these 4 vertical routes, Chris. This is a concept that I used to love throwing, but as a quarterback, you've got to identify the coverage, and then you got to stand in there and make a quality throw. Here, I just don't feel like he gave a good ball down the field.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21. The Ducks come to the line in a hurry up. Well, no surprise on 3rd down. They go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Really good execution by the quarterback and wide receiver on this slant route. And anytime you throw an in-breaking route, you got to frame them up. The ball has got to hit the body of the wide receiver.
Breaks into the clear. Out of bounds. He's spotted inside the 40.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs and now get the ball across the 50. Clearly now in scoring range. And as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range. We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
Incompletion makes it second down. To throw, it's Moore. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught by the receiver. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. And now the final timeout taken by the Ducks. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And that one's straight down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And the Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pringle. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Fights off a defender. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
A gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to throw yet again. He lets it go. Oh, what a grab! They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. And the Canes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 4-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick catch. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. And the tight end continues to make an impact. They've got the lead. They're down here in scoring position. He's already found the end zone, Joel. You'll lean on this guy that you trust.
Well, I would certainly trust him if he's in single coverage. And so if you come out and it's man-to-man, I would target that tight end in a heartbeat. Now, if they double cover him, go elsewhere. Maybe run the football or even go to the opposite side. But if he's single covered, he gets the ball. I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Caught in the backfield. It's Pringle. And he makes the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside. It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this.
Just trucks through the defender, and he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
PAT makes it an 8-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Oregon offense is back out on the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
To throw, it's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. An inside give now from the shotgun. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
A play like that can be so frustrating for a defense because, Chris, it's such a good play by the quarterback. He's able to get what he can get, create a more manageable down and distance, and he gets down and avoids the big hit. As a defense, you would at least love to get a big hit on him outside of the pocket, but they're unable to do so.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first down. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
Bit too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it, enough for a first down. Here he goes. Touchdown, Canes. An explosive play all the way to the end zone.
Chris, this is the advantage of the modern running back. The guy that can gain yards between the tackle, but one that can create a play in the passing game. This is just a dump off on the outside, and he's able to just scamper into the end zone. Beautiful job by the quarterback, getting to him in the progression, and it's a touchdown for this offense.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Back to pass. It's Moore. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Yeah, Chris, that's a big play by this secondary on 3rd down to create the tight window and then contact right when that ball...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. Trying for a 4th down completion. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Oregon. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to have to carry this offense, and wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Fletcher. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45. Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
He'll hand it off. And an opening here. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. They continue to lean in the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Second down after that previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun, running with purpose. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside. It's a nice run setting up third down here, and as an offensive play caller, you got to understand, are you willing to go for it on fourth down? I think they should be willing to go for it on fourth down, even if they don't get it. The opposing offense would have to go 90-plus yards to score.
On third and goal, they'll try to run it in. Nothing there as the defense stops him for no gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
That is exactly what they wanted to do on this drive. Take some time off the clock, get themselves into scoring range, and extend the lead to a two-possession lead here in the fourth quarter. Check, check, and check. Great job by this offense, and the kicker rolls out there and just buries it.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now.
Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Back to throw. It's Moore. The pressure's on. Finds his man. It's Hill. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
The first down on the ground has been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The Ducks have first and 10 here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the move now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Moore. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go to 50. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Chris, that's exactly what you want to see from your defense. Slam the door shut, multiple possession lead here in the fourth quarter. And they go out there and they've got to understand, as a coverage unit, that ball is going to start being in harm's way. The quarterback has got to take risks to try to come back in this game, and they're able to step in front for the interception and basically the win.
The Ducks will signal for their first timeout. Chance to strategize for this second down play. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. And now Oregon will spend their second timeout. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on third down.
Well, this is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now the final timeout taken by the Ducks. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this fourth down play.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance.
And he's got it from 56 yards away, never in doubt. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Moore. The pocket breaking down. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just
the pass rush gets home. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense,
he's picked for a third time tonight. Could take it all the way. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. The season ends in heartbreak for the offense, but the defense, Joel, makes the play, and they'll move on in the playoff.
Chris, this was an instant classic. Just an incredible football game, and this defense comes up biggest when their best is needed. What a stop right there to secure the win.